he creates fun-filled, inspiring, and unique experiences that is educational and entertaining. Having the experience of many years of teaching science, Mr. Steve can tailor his experiments to the age of the children in the program. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Steve, the scientist.
Be right there. I think I made it. We'll find out. Hello. My name is Mr. C, the scientist. You can hear me?
Yes.
All right. Today you're going to see some very dramatic and visual demonstrations of science. A little bit about myself. I was an elementary school teacher for 35 years, and 14 of those 35 years I only did science in the elementary school. I've been doing these demonstrations for over 20 years plus. So you see, I have a lot of experience in front of children. Being in front of children is as natural to me as breathing. Let me tell you a little bit about what I do here. What you're going to see today is just a small version of what I would do at a library. I do workshops also. The workshops can be bubbles. I have a special science program that we talk about the center of gravity and inertia and action and reaction and all that. My shows are normally 1 hour, but according to your needs, I'm flexible. I can do a half an hour here or an hour altogether. It really depends on your needs. The shows are with ages 5 through 11, but again, according to your needs, I could work them in and out. I could do the entire shows for that age group also. I've done over the years 20 plus shows at libraries in Nassau and Suffolk County, some of which were on-form presentations. So, here's my crib sheet. I want you to know that what I do here and what you're going to see is a little bit different, because I'm going to be racing through these demonstrations. And I want you to kind of project and visualize what an hour of the whole performance would be, because my performances are very intimate. I don't go on a stage. I'm right there with the audience. I walk in and out with the groups. I encourage participation. It is participation, and I certainly have Q's and A's. Adults are welcome. I've done shows with many adults. We know how important it is to have adults show up with their kids or whatever, and they will take this enthusiasm that I have for science, for this wonderment of science, with them, and the adults will take this all back with the children, and I hope they would do some of this stuff. This is really kitchen science, not magic. It looks like magic, but it's science. I've had ex-students come back to me years later. Some of them were 20 years plus, and they said, "Are you still blasting corks off jars and sucking eggs down into jars without breaking it?" I said, "Absolutely. I absolutely am." You see, they don't forget. So, what you see here with me is really what you get. I don't have a white lab coat on. I don't have audio visuals blasting off all over the place. What I have is myself, and that's really a very dynamic educator. Okay, enough talking, let's go. I want you to try to, again, understand that I'm racing through this. This is absolutely not the pace that I do with children. I'm very aware of my audience. Nothing escapes me, absolutely nothing, as to the pace and the development of the show. Very comfortable. It's second nature to be with children. All right. See, I didn't bring out one thing at the beginning. All right. We talk about sound, break sound machine, the movement, vibration, stop it, stop the noise. And recognize this? You ever make one? String telephone. I show them how I made it, and of course I use it for a demonstration of vibration and movement. And I tell them, go home and make it yourself. And I hope they do. When I was about 5 years old, my older brother and I made one, and it works as long as you keep it straight, you know. So the energy can go through it. And show them this. Ready? The kids love that. And you know, and then I usually ask, how many adults like it? They love this. That's it. And we talk about why that happened. You know, it's a little friction, and it stops the noise. All right. Let me just move this. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. And then I say to them, I'm a little thirsty. Can I have a drink? And, you know, they go, yeah, what is he talking about? And baking soda and vinegar. What's science without baking soda and vinegar? Well, that gets their attention, and then I go on and on with quite a few chemical reaction experiment demonstrations with baking soda and vinegar. This is one where I ask for someone from the audience to come up, and in this balloon I have baking soda, and in the jar I have vinegar, and I ask the child to bring it up and shake it down, shake the baking soda into the vinegar. Of course I ask for predictions. What's science without predictions? And you know, you should have some predictions too. All right, here we go. Visual. And they see the reaction, of course. You know, here they saw the reaction. I did that on purpose. I also show them, before I even do this, baking soda vinegar slowly so they can see it, and we talk about the mixing of solids and liquids and gases. Sometimes I ask them, depending on what time and the speed of and the pace, what's the name of that gas and all that kind of stuff. All right, put that right here. And this is a good one. Here's some water. Here's some Alka-Seltzer, cheap Alka-Seltzer. And I show them this tablet in water. I first show them the reaction, and they see that it's not vinegar, which is another liquid. I have 5 minutes. Oh my goodness! Stop talking and just do. 5 minutes. Oh my goodness! And I'm going to put water. I'm going to put this in there, squirt the water in, and cap it up. Watch. Keep watching. All right. Baking soda in here. My cork. Let me get this out of the way. Pour the vinegar in here. Cork it up. You ready? Usually it hits the ceiling. This one I got to show you. 3 minutes, probably. This one I don't usually do so quickly, but I'm going to try. Oh my, where is it? Here it is. I'm going to suck this egg down into the jar without breaking it. It's a shell, hard-boiled egg. Everything is safe. It does require a little fire. Everything is safe. Believe me. Even if there's an extinguisher, and it is. Oh boy. Here we go. Now I'm going to hold this up.
Oh my God.
Watch. Happened very quickly. There it is. Bubbles. Never got this out either. I do bubbles. I'm going to cheat here. Now I build bubbles, I throw them up, I catch them, triple them and all that, but for lack of time. And poor atmospheric conditions. More try. Very cold water. You should see 3 of them. Then I I take a straw, which I'm not digging in to get, I put a straw right through this, and I blow a bubble in a bubble. And it goes on and on and on. All right, how much time do I have? Here I have a pin. Time's up. All right, time's up. Last one. Here we go. Let's get to the fireworks.